So in this vlog I'm going to do a Q&A, which I was supposed to do before Christmas, but didn't get the chance to do it, so I thought I'll do it today. So I'll crack on and then get on with these questions. Now the first one is from Elaine Smith. Hi Jason, what's your favourite lens and why? God, obviously different lenses for different things really, but if I'd have one lens with me, it'd probably be the 16 to 35 f4 lens, which is my favourite. Beautiful lens, and it's really nice and sharp. So yeah, it's the 16 to 35 is probably my favourite lens. Paul D. Lewis, what is your favourite season, time of the year, and why? Also, what is your least favourite? I don't have a least favourite time of the year. I suppose summer, I guess, for photography, but what I do like about the summer is that I'm able to be out for long periods of time in the nice warmth. My favourite time, I don't know, I'd have to say spring, just because it's not too hot, it's nice and warm. But I also like winter. I find you can get some really good images during the winter. So yeah, I don't really have a favourite time of year. No. So David Smeaton, what got you into photography and then vlogging? Well, photography came through filmmaking. I used to do more short films. I was more a filmmaker. I wanted to be a filmmaker at the beginning, so I used to do short films and things like that. Did a lot of photography, behind the scenes stuff, as you do. Then somehow I ended up shooting behind the scenes stuff for, you know, sort of documentaries or adverts, and then I got into a film. I was a set photographer on a film, Dragons for Camelot. So yeah, I was doing a lot of that type of photography. I kind of got fed up of that. You know, you just taking images of people and didn't feel there's nothing you can do with them. Do you know what I mean? You get paid and yeah, that's done. But I think I went into landscape photography because I love the landscape, and you know, you're on your own, you're out there on your own doing it, and that's how I got into landscape photography, which would have been about, I say 2011, something like that, when I started getting into it. Nina Cleven, what inspires you the most when you're looking for subjects to photograph? I can't say really anything inspires me the most. Obviously, you know, sunset, sunrise, obviously, you know, you're going to get a good shot if the weather plays ball. But I don't know, I like mist. You know, I like mist and working with misty images. But yeah, that's it. Outer Spaces, I know that you live close to me, but I don't even know your name. So this is Outer Spaces question. Do you do YouTube full-time, or do you also hold a job elsewhere and fit photography in between? Yeah, unfortunately I gotta work, but I'd love to do YouTube full-time, but unfortunately my channel is slow at growing, even though I've been doing it for 4 years. Yeah, maybe if it does grow, it would be nice to think I could do it full-time, but at the moment not a chance. I don't see it happening. Peter Mosley, do you ever feel compelled to produce a video for the sake of a timely upload? Yeah, last year, because I was doing 2 vlogs a week, I think it was a bit too much, and sometimes you just feel you have to put something together all the time, so yeah, and then the quality sort of lacks. So this year at the moment I'm just sticking to 1 vlog a week, and probably have another vlog sometimes if I'm reviewing some item, tripod or a backpack or whatever. I'll be doing them still, but yeah, I'll just at the moment just keep it to 1 a week. I think if I was full-time I'd probably do 2 a week. Bob Kennedy, can you remember the first photo you took and what camera you used? Gosh, I think my first DSLR camera was Canon EOS 300D. Yeah, and these are the first images I took on that camera quite a while ago. The camera I had after that was the 550D, which was the cheaper version of the 5D Mark II, going back a few years. So yeah, it was the Canon 300D, which was my first DSLR. Staying photography, would you consider going to mirrorless, and if so, would you stick to Canon? No, I have no intention of going to mirrorless. I have used mirrorless cameras for my vlogging, for video work, which have been great, especially the Panasonic Lumix cameras. I think they produce beautiful video, and yeah, I'd probably buy a Lumix again just for videography. But would I go to mirrorless from DSLR? No, I don't think so. I'm happy with the 5D. I get what I want out of it. The size does not bother me at all. It wasn't that long ago I was carrying a big Sony DSR 500 WSP, the huge camera I had in my bag, and I'd haul that up mountains, and that was seriously heavy. So a DSLR is just light to me, so no, I'm not really no intention of going mirrorless. I'm happy with the 5D, and if I upgrade it'll probably be the 5D Mark IV or 5 if it comes out this year. Kerry Morgan, hi, just wondered if you've done astrophotography or plan on doing in the future. I have been thinking of it, and I probably will give it a go this summer, because my kids have been underage the last few years. It's been difficult for me just to pop out in the middle of the night, but I think this year I can do it. So yeah, so I'll probably go buy my 14mm lens for some astro. So yeah, I'll probably give it a go this summer. Paul Compton, how many times can you drop your gear before it breaks? Well, in my case it always breaks. It was just last week I've damaged my pull-out screen on the 200D. Still works, but obviously I'm going to have to get it fixed. Yeah, I am clumsy and I do break a lot of stuff, especially lenses. I've broken about 2 lenses, 2 cameras. Yeah. David Burns, where would you suggest as a North Wales location for one day's photography? Ogwen Valley, obviously the Ogwen Valley. Spend the day there. Just you're spoilt with so much choice there. You know, you got the river coming down the mountain with Shervan in the background, beautiful shot. There's waterfalls everywhere. Yeah, and Cwmidwal. Easily spend a day there and come away with some fantastic images, whatever the weather. Robert Jones, do you have one favourite image that you have ever taken, and is that down to the location, the particular conditions that day, or even an emotional attachment you may have to it? My favourite image I just took last week. When I got up in the morning, I was doing a 1-to-1. There was beautiful mist across the lake. The sun was kind of on the edge, beaming nice light on the side of the mountains. That is probably one of the favourite images I have taken so far. The pano of it. So I'm going to get that printed quite large, and that's going to go up in my hallway. Yeah, that's an image I'm really proud of, and probably one of my favourites so far. Right then, I did say I was going to give a print giveaway as well of the Church in the Sea, which was my award-winning photo about 2 years ago. So what I'm going to do now, I put all the names here in the random name picker, and I'm just going to pick a random name for the competition. Okay, so that's given me Elaine Smith as the winner of the print. Elaine Smith, if you can inbox me on Facebook or Instagram, or leave a comment below this video for me to get in touch with you so I can know what your address is to send to. So congratulations on that, and I'll send that out to you, Elaine Smith. So that's it, a little Q&A. Hope I didn't bore you too much. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and until my next vlog, bye.